country right now, and Collegiate is 21st in the country, so they tangled with them. But we're back here, and we are ready to go. How you guys doing so far, 2-5? What's the record?
Won everything.
You've won all your games?
Sure.
All right. Is this your first TCIS, or did you beat up someone in conference already?
Beat up somebody.
All right, good. So number 25 just gave me the skinny on NOCO. They're coming in undefeated too. So clash of the Titans, so to speak. They've got a TCIS win as well. Dolphins 1-0 in the conference with a win over Peninsula Catholic. They've got non-conference wins. Big one over Woodbury Forest, as well as wins over Manio and I don't know. I forgot the other schools. School down in the Outer Banks. Come to me. Here we go. Oaks are going to take the ball. They're headed. Dolphins will come out in red. Oaks in white. Fins are going to come out. They'll be headed to the south goal, while Collegiate is headed to the north goal. There's a nice through ball sent to Kabicki early, and that ball is pushed out. It's going to be a goal kick. Kabicki feeling like that might have been a chance for a corner. No dice. So we've got Kabicki, Doran, and Cole Hughes, along with Braden Campbell, Kyle Usonis, Thomas Radich, Noah Deno, Matt McGraw, Luke Scher, the ultimate defender, Mitchell Lugo, and Cooper Angley in the cage. Don't have a roster here. I'll see if I can get some names. I'm sure a lot of these guys know each other. Probably a lot of club pairings out here. A lot of NOCO guys on some club teams, and a lot of the Cape boys are year-round club players. There's a through ball play to number 7 down the right-hand side. He crosses it in, and Angley's going to take that off the chest and make his first save of the game. Very early on, 1-0. Angley rolls that ball to McGraw. McGraw plays it forward to Usonis, back to McGraw, and now forward to, but stolen by. Looking for Kubicki, who battles for it. The ball is going to be 1 by 22 in the midfield. So, nice touches by NOCO. They've got the ball in the right-hand wing. Number 4 dancing. Right by crosses the ball in. Angley slaps it away. It's now Angley comes out of the cage, and that ball is kicked out of bounds. So, Angley did a nice job parrying that ball. He's contested twice. Knocked that ball out, and then came out and really closed down the angle. That ball in a dangerous spot. Lugo to Campbell and Radich plays that out of bounds. So Finn's on the line. He's going to start this one off. Lugo comes out and firing on. So pushing it back there. So kind of an obvious foul ball. It's a dangerous spot for the ball. So NOCO is going to play it in. 18 is going to play on the ball. Just started, nothing. TCIS conference battle. Norfolk Collegiate coming. Dangerous ball played in. Angley stays on his line. The ball's headed out by Braden Campbell. Right back in and back out. Need out by Campbell and now played forward. And let's see if Kabicki can get a touch on this. Dolphins have a chance to counter here. Kabicki's going to hold that ball. He's got played it nicely forward to Hughes. Hughes is battling with number 12. 12 plays that off of Hughes out of bounds. So it's a nice look by Kyle Usonis to play the ball forward. Kabicki was a 1-on-2. He tried to play the ball through. Nice defensive play. Also had Tommy Radich breaking on the right-hand side. I don't know if you saw him. Played short. And there's a long ball played forward. Stolen by Campbell. Campbell touches it to Doran. Doran moves it forward, looking for Kabicki. Knocked out. Good ball by Gavin Doran. Recently given to play men's soccer here. Awesome opportunity for a young man. Great kid, sport athlete here. ODU is back to the young man. Nothing. We're getting the ball. We're retrieving that ball. The ball moves. Middle schoolers playing, so there are typical boys. Doran controls about 25. Plays a square ball to Deno. Deno moves the ball forward and into the 18. He's through. He plays a ball, and it's weakly knocked away. It's going to be another goal kick. So that ball kind of got lost on Deno's foot, but a nice move to get into the 18. And then it got knocked away. Oaks are going to make a quick change. 25 out, 14 in. Quick substitution in soccer. Usually you don't see a sub 5 minutes in, so I hope that man's okay. Ball's
played short, much like the Finns. Looks like the Oaks play a possession style, trying to move the ball, advance the ball up the field, and not play the 50-50 ball. Ball's on the right wing for the Oaks. They look to play it up, and it's controlled by number 7, and McGraw's battling with him. And McGraw actually a little friendly fire takes Campbell down, and the Oaks have the ball. 26 with the rock. Sorry, make it 16. He plays it forward to 14, who just stepped on the field. He looks to play it back, and now the ball's in the center of the field for number 8. 8 plays a through ball to 22, and that ball is stolen by Luke Schur and controlled by Gavin Dorn, who plays it to Kyle Usonis, and a through ball to Kubicki. 50-50 ball. Kubicki's not going to beat the goaltender to that one, but another nice through ball. And the ball's now on the foot of number 10. 10 plays a square ball, but an errant square ball. Dorn turns. He's got some time. He looks to Usonis, who turns. It's going to be offside. So Kyle disagrees. Offsides on Usonis. It's a great chance. An errant ball by number 10, picked up by the Finns, and just couldn't do anything with that one. Dorn will probably want that one back. Gorgeous day here at Cape Henry. A lot of action against Sunoco. We've got our field hockey team over at Norfolk Collegiate to play. Our girls volleyball is in the gym right now getting ready to play their game. So Sunoco day here at the Cape. 10 controls. He plays a through ball to 16. 16 controls and carries. Gets through 2, tries to get through 3. McGraw says no. Hughes plays a square ball to Tommy Radich looking. He plays the ball back to Mitchell Lugo, who plays the ball to Matt McGraw. McGraw with an errant touch, but he's going to win that battle to it, but then play a ball that gets stolen. And now number 4 controls on the right-hand side for the Oaks. Kubicki tracks all the way back to turn that one around. Nicely done by Michael. And now the ball is played through to a wide-open number 7 on the wing. He plays a hard ball. Angley dives and makes his 3rd save of the game. So Angley tested early. He parried that ball right to the feet of Mitchell Lugo, who controls and clears for the Dolphins. Kubicki to Usonis, back to Kubicki. Little too long, and ball's going to end up at Cape. Deno to McGraw. McGraw's going to look wide here to Lugo. Lugo's going to control. He's got time. He's got Angley behind him. Now he's got a little pressure, and he's going to play the ball all the way back to Angley. Angley's going to quickly play that ball to Luke Schur and get it out of there, and Schur touches it wide to Deno. We'll try to advance the ball up our left wing. Deno has the ball stolen. Coming right back at us, and it's controlled on the right wing again by number 4. Deno tracking back, but he can't get there. 4 controls. He dances. He pushes the ball right. Nice ball. Through, and that's slapped just over the cage. So better opportunities right now for the Oaks. They've come out and really punched the Finns here in the mouth in the first 8 minutes. Uncharacteristic mistakes over there on the left-hand side of the defense by the Finns, and giving the Oaks some opportunities here early. Ball's thrown in. That's over Angley's head. Dangerous. Angley out of position there. Luke Schur saves the day for him and then plays the ball out. So Angley misread the depth and height of that ball. Going to have to do a better job on that one. Left that cage wide open. And 14 looks like he's going to throw the ball back in. Dolphins might need to get some extra balls over here on this sideline. Or some ball boys, either way. All right, 14's going to throw the ball in for the Oaks. As I've mentioned, they've had 4 or 5 good attacks on the cage. That ball is thrown right in. Angley stays on his line this time. Ball's turned by Radich, and he's getting the business right there. Might have been a foul. Instead of a foul, they give us the throw-in. Not sure we earned the throw-in, but 14's kind of leaning all over Radich. That ball is played right back to 14. Plays it forward to 7. Errant touch. McGraw wins the 50-50 once, and again. Usonis carries. He pulls it back. He looks, he surveys, he hits Graydon Campbell in the back there. Not what he was hoping to do. And the Oaks control. Lugo to Campbell. Stolen by 18. Played forward. Good hard tackle by Mitchell Lugo. So, a little physical play there. Hard foul. 14 certainly could have removed himself from the body. He didn't want to, and he got thrown off. 2 guys there. Got to communicate, Dolphins, but Dolphins touch it wide, and now Deno's going to play the ball safely up and out. So first 10 minutes, no goals, but a lot of action for the. There's a great through ball. Hughes is going to have a first shot on goal for Cape. On his foot, he rips it wide. Awesome ball by Gavin Doran. He caught the Oaks defense sleeping, sent it over to our freshman winger. Cole Hughes just couldn't finish that one. Oaks will play it short, so that's the first real good opportunity for the Finns. Cole would want that one back, I bet. That ball is won by Graydon Campbell, and it's a battle for it. 10's going to win the battle. Usonis takes it from 10, and now the Oaks control and play it back. That ball is going to be controlled by Radich. Radich to Hughes. Hughes plays it all the way back. And Lugo controls, turns, and is going to play the ball back to Luke Schur. Luke's going to turn, and we're going to move the ball up the other side of the pitch. So Deno to McGraw, can't get to it, and it's stolen right in the middle of the field by 22. He's going to take a hard shot. Angley with a save off his face. Let's see if he can get the rebound. He can't. Ball's battled too, and Mitchell Lugo is going to win that battle and plow right through that ball. So great tackle by Lugo. Ball's played wide by the Oaks and into the box dangerously, and we're going to see our first corner kick of the day. So Angley's had 4 or 5 saves right off the bat, which is more than he needs to in the first 10 minutes. I'm sure if I'm Coach Braun, I'm a little concerned with what I've seen so far. Oaks with the first corner of the day. They had a set piece from their left-hand side earlier, and now they're going to. Number 10's going to take this one. Throws that ball in, headed over and out by Doran, and let's see if this will go out as a throw. So nice job by Gavin Doran. Goal scorer playing a little D back there. Big throw from throws it right dangerously into the box. That's turned and touched away by McGraw. Real dangerous play right there. The Finns are going to have to come up with a defensive game plan on these throw-ins. They're just as good as corner kicks. And now the Dolphins counter. Moving the ball up the field is junior Noah Deno. He passes it in the middle, and now Doran to Usonis. Usonis carries, cuts it back, plays the ball for Deno. Deno just couldn't do it. So great ball. Guess they're going to call offside, so it wouldn't have counted anyway. I didn't see that, but I'll be honest, I wasn't looking down the line. So that's a nice counter by the Finns. That's 2 really good jobs countering off of Oaks' attacks and putting themselves in a position to score, and that one was offside. So now the ball's played to number 10. 10 plays it back to the goaltender. Goalie plays it forward, and a lot of pressure by Michael Kubicki. Let's see if he can win this. Kubicki riding 12 hard, and he earns a throw-in for the Dolphin. Oh, nope, they're going to say that's off Kubicki or a foul on Kubicki. Let's see. Nothing. About 15 minutes into this game, Oaks came out. So that actually was going to be a foul on Michael. I guess he got his arms up, but good pressure on the ball, and they felt it was a little too much hands. McGraw wins that ball and plays it square to Radich. Radich moves the ball back to where it came from and now through to Doran, but that's actually a slip to Kubicki. Kubicki dancing in, and the Dolphins will get their first corner. Nice run by Mike Kubicki. Got the start today. He's done a nice job with his first 15 minutes. Dolphins with their first corner. Usonis heads over there with Graydon Campbell. We've been a mix of throwing the ball in and playing the short game. Had a little bit of success on our set pieces this year. Not as much as we'd like to, but it's still very early in the season. There's a short ball. Campbell to Usonis but that ball's stolen. So Dolphins get nothing out of that. So it's a foul on Usonis, and now the Oaks will take possession. I think they were hoping to play on that ball, thinking they had the advantage. But 7 tries to play it through Matt McGraw, and he's up to the task and plays it out of bounds. A lot of students playing sports today, and with the early start, not a lot of fans here for the Finns today, which is unfortunate. It's usually a nice rivalry. Ball's played out of bounds, and the Dolphins will take possession. on their defensive end. Deno with the throw. He hits Usonis, and Usonis loses the ball right to the foot of number 7, who plays the ball dangerously into 14. He's got a shot if he hustles, but he doesn't. And Mitchell Lugo makes a great defensive play to help the Finns out there. So, ball goes out of bounds on the sideline. That was played in, and I don't think the Dolphins realized nobody was marking 14. They get a break there. Looked like he had a chance to go one-on-one with the junior goaltender, but that ball is now dangerously thrown in again. That's a push not called. And actually it was called. So 7 clearly gets his arms up, throws his hands into the back of the defender, and the referee appropriately calls that one. So pretty physical start for both teams. A lot of hands up. We'll see if that gets settled down with a few cards on some of these fouls. So Deno's now going to move the ball up. Doran's got a lot of pressure on him, but he turns and eludes number 12. He now plays the ball forward, but to no avail. Offsides trap being run by Norfolk Collegiate, very similar to the one our girls soccer program put in place last year and had a ton of success with. Dolphins trying to keep the ball in their offensive half. It's cleared out, but right to the foot of Lugo, and Lugo's going to play it backwards, and now Angley's going to get a touch and probably look to Radich here. And he does. Plays a nice ball to Tom Radich. Radich with time, and now losing that time. Stolen. Dolphins being very cavalier with some of these passes in the defensive zone, and that usually doesn't end up with a quality result. Radich working on number 22. He's given up about a foot and 100 pounds. That ball is dangerously played in the box again. 14 again, leading with his hips. Knocks Luke Schur to the ground. So it's rare that I would say the Dolphins have to match the physicality of their opponent, but they're getting pushed around the pitch right now. About halfway into the first half, nothing. Ball's bouncing around the 18, and it's controlled by the Oaks. And again, it's a lot of physical play. 4 turns on Kubicki and tries to throw the ball in. Michael gets a foot on there. We're going to get a corner kick. So, again, the Dolphins are going to have to decide whether they're going to get pushed around on their own field today or whether they're going to come back and play physical, because right now they are just getting pushed around. Wouldn't say I see more skill from NOCO, but I definitely see a little bit more physicality. They're leaning on the Dolphins, and if the refs are going to let them play, we've got to mirror and match that. All right, 10's going to play this one. Last one was very dangerous. This one is an in-swinging ball, bounced around. Usonis looking to get on it. It's still bouncing in the 18. Angley out of place again, but that was going to be offsides anyway. Maybe not. I don't see a flag up. Angley controls. He's going to unload the ball to Radich, who's going to play the fall forward to Hughes. That's out of bounds. Dolphins are off. Going to have to wake up a little bit. Everything's a little bit off today. Passes are off. Ball's going to go to the Dolphins. Finns are used to the 4:30 start time, so perhaps in a few minutes we'll wake up. Playing without Cameron Delaney today. I don't see him over there. Hope he's okay. Radich again. A lot of physical play. Yeah, that's going to start getting called and continue to get called. So 14 is using his shoulders as much as he can, but that's not legal in soccer. Lugo plays it to Deno. Deno plays it forward to Usonis, who turns and plays a through ball that's stolen, and it's right back to Usonis. He's on the ball now. Touches it to his left and now plays it wide to Noah Deno. Deno's going to pull the ball and send it to Kubicki on the left wing. Kubicki turns, saves, and throws the ball back to Deno. Deno seals number 4, and he tries to, now turns and plays the ball back down the left side. And it's going to be touched out of bounds for the Dolphins' second corner of the day. Nothing, about halfway into the first half. Dolphins with their second corner of the day. Had a great opportunity with the ball on Hughes' foot early, but he couldn't finish that one. And short of that, it's been NOCO's game so far. All right, ball is again short. This one's back to Usonis, and not sure what we're doing there. Ball's played up and out by the goaltender, and he plays that ball to the chest of number 7, who controls and plays a great ball to, wow, two-hand push, no call. Rarely do you get to extend both arms and push a kid, but that's what just happened, and 14 plays on. A little bit of lacrosse. That's a cross check. That's a minute penalty. The side judge isn't going to acknowledge that. He don't want anything to do with me. So real physical play. I think Tommy Radich is going to have to get those hands up today. Guard his grill a little bit more. What do you think, Drew? That's a two-hand shove. Loose ball pushing the back. 2 free throws in girls basketball, that's for sure. Another corner, third of the day for the Oaks. Angley punches that one straight up and out. Nicely done by the keeper. 12 beats him to the ball, but plays it out of bounds. Ball is played to Doran. Doran plays it back to Lugo. Lugo plays it square. Let's see if McGraw can get to this. He does. He touches it past 8. And now wide to Deno. Deno moves the ball up the wing to Kubicki. Kubicki pauses and plays it square to Doran. Doran to Campbell. Campbell loses it to 22, but battles through, and now the foot's on Doran. Ball's on the foot of Doran. Doran plays it wide, and that ball is going to get to Radich. Unlucky. Unlucky. Tommy couldn't control. Substitution 7's going to come off the field. And coming on for him is 25. So he started and then came off, and now he's back on. Dolphins look like they're getting a few guys ready to come out. I see Senior Karites and Reinhofer getting loose. Halfway through the first, nothing. Ball's played short. 10 controls. And then he lofts one, but not quick enough before Doran blocks it. Hughes plays a through ball, but that's errant. 16 controls. And Hughes plays it off of him. Ooh, I thought that nicked his arm, or his foot, I should say. I guess it didn't. 18 will take the throw in for the Oaks. Throws the ball down the line. Controlled and touched by 14. Campbell steals and touches the ball to Lugo, to Usonis, to McGraw. McGraw to Deno, and Deno plays one forward to Kubicki. Kubicki loses that one, and he battles back, gets the ball back, and he plays a through ball looking for Doran, but that's actually going to end up on the foot of Hughes, who plays it back to Campbell. Again, Finns just aren't crisp right now. Radich, a lot of goal in front of him. He plays it wide to Hughes, who plays a little through ball that's stopped. Gavin Doran's going to put this one down and try to volley it just over the cage. Sloppy start. I guess it's not the start anymore. Dolphins typically are a very crisp passing team. Everything's a little bit off. So credit NOCO for coming out here and kind of their physicality might be giving us a little bit of a hard time. Ball's being played up the right-hand side for NOCO. 4 has it stopped and kicked out of bounds by Noah Deno. TCIS game between two conference rivals. NOCO coming in undefeated, as are the Dolphins. Right at midfield, the ball is thrown in and thrown right off Kubicki with a nice job playing D, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. So good job, Michael. Dolphins going to make some changes here. Kubicki's going to come out, and Karites is going to come in. And Reinhofer is going to come on, and Hughes is going to come out. So Dolphins will move things around a little bit. It looks like Graydon Campbell moves up to a forward spot. Looks like Alex Reinhofer moves back to a defensive spot, and the Dolphins are playing possession now. McGraw wide, plenty of space and time here. Let's see what the Dolphins do. Deno has that ball to Doran. Again, not clean. Everything is just one off. Doran with a great run forward, and he takes a hard shot out of bounds. Gav trying to do a little bit, maybe too much there, but he had a nice run, about a 30-yard run, ball on the right foot. Tried to blast that past the goalie, but he shot that well wide of the left post. Goalie plays it short. 12's going to possess and now look to kick the ball up. So McGraw controls and then loses that 50-50 header. Usonis now with the ball on his foot. He plays the ball looking for Campbell. That bounces errantly in between two Oaks defenders. Campbell battling for it, loses it to 10. 10's going to play it to 14, who plays it back, and Graydon can't get to it, but does enough to get the ball to Deno. Deno with a nice through ball to Usonis. Usonis plays it all the way through. Karites, let's get our head over that. Good opportunity there. Great through ball and steal by Usonis. He put that right in front of the mouth of the goal. Doran couldn't get on it. It fell to Karites' foot, and he just couldn't get his head over that ball to knock it in. But good chance there. Dolphins doing a little bit with their countering and their defense. They haven't really been able to link the passes together as they normally do. Short corner, short goal kick to 10, and he now plays it forward. 18, who plays it up the line, right to Tommy Radich. Radich to Doran. Doran turns and loses that on the turn, and that ball is now played forward to 14. 14 with space. He's now going to get that ball ripped through him by Mitchell Lugo. Big, strong tackle by the senior. And that ball goes to the Finns. Nope, they're going to call that off of Mitchell Lugo somehow. Okay, looked like that went off of 14, but I'm just the announcer. 18 with the throw. Throws the ball square, and the ball goes right back to him, and now he tries to play a through ball when McGraw gets his foot on it. Deno's going to let that bounce, and he and McGraw jump all over each other. And now that's Lugo to play it out. Ooh, that's a high kick. Dangerous play on 22. Almost took a head off. We're going to need to get that ball if we're going to start the game back up. So say there was that incredulous look of course I didn't commit a foul. I think the only soccer player that I've ever met that's actually agrees that he commits fouls is Kyle Usonis. When he fouls you, he fouls you. He owns every bit of it. That was clearly a dangerous play. Foot up by the face, and so it's going to be called, but young man disagreed. Reminds me of Shawshank Redemption. Nobody in here committed a crime. All right, Lugo looking for somebody. He plays it short and dangerous spot to McGraw. Plays it right back to Lugo. Lugo scans the field and comes wide to Radich. Radich plays it up to Deno. Deno controls and plays a nice little ball to Campbell, who turns it over to 22, and the Oaks turn to attack. 2-on-1 right here if they go quick. 25 holding off his man. Two Oaks in the same exact spot. So they had an opportunity there, but they didn't take advantage of it. Now, Dolphins trying to play the ball forward. Deno, human wrecking ball, trying to run through everybody, and again gets his hands up, and that's a call. Ball's going to fall to the foot of number 10. He's going to play a free kick from about the 40, his defensive 45. Looking for somebody over there on the offensive side of the field. He's still looking. And he plays this ball left-footed into the box. Oh, boy, dangerous. Angley is going to come out and grab that one and make a nice save. Good job, Cooper Angley. Nice save, 50-50 ball. He's getting spoken to about coming out for the ball. Airspace for both players. He's got to protect himself. So looks like just maybe a chat. Maybe he asked him what he had for lunch. Meatball sandwiches. McGraw to Usonis. Usonis looking for Campbell. Campbell with a cheeky little skip forward, but nobody's home. About 10 left in the little over 10 and a half left, 11 in the first half. Plus some time added on maybe for all these errant balls. Ball's controlled and taken away. 14 trapped it, had it taken away by Deno. Mitchell Lugo loses that ball, and that's played wide, but right to the foot of number 4, who stops, shoots, save Angley. So, Angley up to the task. He's got 7 first-half saves, which, to be honest, is too many saves to ask a kid to make. So, the Finns are out of sorts a little bit. That's going to be called. That's McGraw, late and dangerous. And the Oaks are going to have another set piece from about the 40-yard line, maybe inside of that. Let's call it the 35. Angley with a couple big saves. Had that first one that kind of ricocheted off his hands and face for a dangerous rebound. He's looked sharp in the first half, keeping this knotted 0-0. All right, so 10 with the ball in his foot. Dangerous. He's obviously a very strong left-footed player. This is within range maybe to try something. Looks like he's kind of keeping the middle of that goal frame open, and let's see what this is. Now it's a ball to the right-hand side of the cage looking for someone knocked out. It's going to get knocked back to 10, and he's going to reserve this ball in. Sends it over to 18, who can't control that. Nothing. 10 left in the first half. Good first half for Norfolk Collegiate. Again, Dolphins have played some balls to spots on the field where you just can't afford to lose the ball, and we have a few times. So thankfully, Angley has been up to task, but we have played the ball to the center and lost the ball in there a few times. Reinhofer now with his first touch. Nice touch to Karites. Karites to Deno. Deno's got Radich wide if they see him. Instead, they've got the ball to Usonis. Usonis lofts the ball to the far post. Ooh, touched by Reinhofer. Just couldn't keep that in bounds. So, good ball. Little farther than probably Kyle wanted to play that, but not a bad idea. I, for one, did not see Alex Reinhofer and his multicolored cleats streaking down the field. Short corner, or short goal kick. Get that out of my mouth, and that's played out of bounds. So, not the point of taking the short kick, and that's been a spot we've done pretty well a few times here. Now, Radich plays it forward, but not strong enough, so right off the head of someone, and that's coming right at us. Saved by the press box. Tommy Radich to Mitchell Lugo, who runs into a brick wall in number 25, but he's going to track back for this one and play it back to Angley. Angley with pressure on him. Angley's going to play it across to Luke Schur. Luke plays it forward to Reinhofer, and the Dolphins clear. Reinhofer with the ball at midfield. He plays the ball forward to Karites, who has time and space. Karites back to McGraw, over to Deno. Deno forward to Doran. Doran loses, but let's see if we can control this. We can't. 14's going to control. Doran steals it, and then Radich plays it off 18. So it'll be Dolphin ball about the 25-yard line with about 7.5 minutes left in the first half. Deno, McGraw to Usonis. Usonis turns, plays it off of an Oaks player, and now 14 clears the zone, and Angley is going to come all the way out and save this one with his foot, and he's going to play that ball over to Mitchell Lugo. So it's, I don't know. We'll ask someone if they say that's a save. I guess it's not a save. All right, Campbell with some space. He looks for Doran. That's a great ball. Gav's going to stop. Look to get that ball under control. He can't. 10 takes it from him and plays that forward, but Mitchell Lugo is going to come to that and pass the ball to Thomas Radich. Sophomore Radich plays a dangerous ball in the box looking for Usonis, but he can't get it, and the ball's cleared by number 8. McGraw tries to head that straight down to Reinhofer, but instead that's going to end up at the foot of 25 and won by Luke Schur. Karites saves that one. Karites to Reinhofer. Reinhofer plays the ball looking at Deno, but it's stolen, and now it's going to be stolen back by Luke Schur. And now Mitchell Lugo plays it forward. Lugo stolen by 18. So that ball is going to squirt. It's going to be off the Oaks. Lugo tosses it to his boy T-Rad. Back up a couple steps, Thomas. And Radich is going to play this ball. Radich to Deno. Deno to McGraw. McGraw's pressured and holds off. Nope, can't hold off 22 and loses the ball. 3-on-2 for the Oaks if they move the ball quickly. They do. They play it into the zone. Angley is going to let this one. Whoa. Let's see if that's the first card of the game. No card, just a talking to. Is he going to the pocket? He's not going to the pocket. So Angley has every right to kind of position himself in between the sideline and the ball, and that's about the fourth or fifth time 14 has used his body as a, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Like what do you when you barrel into something? If we were going to knock the front door of our house down, we'd use a battering ram. Circle to Drew Rich. Well done. Yes, he is a human battering ram at this point. Had a feeling this was going to be a physical game. It's a little bit more physical than I anticipated. Angley to Lugo. Lugo right off of 14, and now he's going to play the ball back to Tommy Radich. Radich controls. Radich looks forward to Hughes, but nobody's home. Mitchell Lugo, great step and win on that ball, and now he's going to have to hustle back. Ball's thrown to 25. He can't control it, and then banged off of, ball's over on Luke Scher's foot, courtesy of Thomas Radich. Now the ball's played forward, and Hughes gets hooked by 12. Gosh, a lot of arms out. Ball's played to 25 and lost by 25, and now Campbell steals the ball. Kyle looks wide to Doran. Doran with one to beat on the right wing. He falls, he gets up, beats his man, touches the ball, looking for Graydon Campbell. He's not there. He's got McGraw, who plays it over to Cole Hughes, who plays it to Gavin Doran. Doran turns, puts the ball in front, shot, goal! Graydon Campbell off a great assist by Gavin Doran, and the Finns light the lamp. 1-0 Dolphins. So that's a gorgeous goal and a lot of nice little pieces there. I'm sure I didn't say everybody's name that was part of that, but that's a great look by Gavin Doran and a heck of a finish by junior Graydon Campbell. So 1-0 Finns with about, let's say, 4 left plus some injury time. Throw-in time. The ball's been flying out, and the Finns get the first one of the game. 1-0, junior Graydon Campbell with a hoop off of an assist by senior captain Gavin Doran. And we'll reset. 1-0 Finns. Quick foul called. I didn't see the foul, but I heard the hey ref call. So usually you say that when you feel like you got fouled. And I mean, let's call it a foul on Usonis. I might be wrong, but odds are I'm not. All right, 10 with the ball on his left foot right at midfield. Finns pushing way up. Oaks push everybody way up, and this is a ball lofted into the box. Angley is going to come up and catch that one nice and high. So great save by Coop. Coop looks for Karites, but that ball squirts by him. So Cooper should take a little more time, probably let the Finns set up. He was looking for a quick counter, but with the last couple minutes of the half, probably retain possession there, and I'm sure Coach Liebig will talk to him about that. 7 doing some dancing over there on the sideline, that's 4. I need binoculars. 1-0 Finns. Few left in the first half. Middle school soccer behind me. Give you an update at the half. Let's see what Karites can do here. Karites loses the ball, but does help get it out. Now Reinhofer with a nice tackle to clear that ball. And oops, Karites looking to play that up and out, and he played it the wrong way. Neos is going to have this ball. And now he's going to use his speed to touch it through. Here we go. Karites to Usonis. Usonis plays it back. Dolphins would love to get one. Clock on the field has been shut off, so we're under 2. And again, we've played some balls pretty wide. I don't know if we'll have much injury time, but could be a minute or two. Substitution 7 for 14. I think let's call 14 and 7. They look like brothers. Same look. I'm going to call them the brothers. And they're playing with, integers of 7. Their other brother must be 21. All right, 22 battling a few guys, but Avila steals the ball to Usonis. Usonis is looking, still possesses. He's at about the 30, stops, puts the ball back on his left foot, back to his strong foot, fires a shot, looking to angle that in the top right corner. Uh-oh. Card's coming out. That's a yellow card on Kyle Usonis. He must have said something. But I assume that's on 10, so he's going to have to be careful not to get a second in this game. I don't know what he did, but it must have been the mouth after the shot. Maybe he had something to say. That's the first yellow card of the game. All right, Collegiate goaltender. He's taking all these short, much like the Dolphins do, so we'll see what he does with this. Can't be much left in the first half. He's going to play this one to 25, but it's not going to get there. Usonis is going to win it in the air to Karides. Karides is going to bring it down to his foot. Nice pass to Avilias. Dom battles through 1 and 2. Ball falls right to Neos. Shot! Score! Put it on the board. Neos Karides. So that was off a short goal kick. That ball was headed from Kyle Usonis to Neos. Neos banged it to Dom Avilias, and Dom, 1-on-3, somehow got the ball over to Karides, and Neos banged it home for the Dolphins' second goal of the game. So 2-0 Fins, and that's a big one to get right before the half. Well done, Neos Karides. Well done, Dom Avilias. 2-0 Fins. Ball's played forward. Tommy Rad's going to let it go out of bounds. Played back to Lugo. Not a big play it back fan in the last few minutes of the half. I say play it forward. Usonis. Dolphins, can they get a third? And that's not going to get done. So, excellent last 3 minutes of the half. Good first half by the Oaks. That last 2 minutes kind of hurt them, but they were dominant for the first 10. And great first half by junior goaltender Cooper Angley. I have him with 8 first half saves, and Coach Leiby going to come out and meet with him, and we'll take a little break with the Dolphins up 2-0. We need our scoreboard operator on the far side of the field to catch up with scoreboard guru and Cape Henry Collegiate junior student Drew Rich. Brian Facemeyer, Coach Facemeyer gets the scoreboard going for us. Let's see what we got going on here. Behind me, we got a middle school matchup. And the Finns look like they're winning 3-1. Those orange jerseys want to scream Norfolk Academy. Are we safe to say that's Norfolk Academy over there in the orange jerseys? Fantastic. I like winning a lot, and I like beating them a lot. So 3-1 for the little guys, for the middle schoolers. The future of soccer at Cape Henry is on the field right now, having a little fun. My main man, Daniel Facemeyer, future goaltender extraordinaire in there. Maybe I should go out and pepper him with my skill set. Field hockey team over at NOCO. Volleyball team battling NOCO later today. Baseball team having a fall workout. No concession stand today. I was thinking maybe beverages for Drew and I, but no concession stand. Guess we could break in through the window, but that's frowned upon. All right. So. Oh, thank you. All right. We're going to get ready for the second half. We got some shout outs to do. I think we got Cape alum Izzy Schleifer. I've been told you're watching. So if you're out there in Virginia Tech land, hello. We miss you here at the Cape. Sorry, West Virginia ruined your perfect season in football. But if it wasn't going to be West Virginia, it was going to be the Deacons when we ran over to Blacksburg, if we even play this year. And a shout out to Stan McGraw, grandfather of Matt McGraw, father of Jeopardy brilliant trivia maestro Scott McGraw. And I think Walt Angley, you might be our, what do we got? We got more than 3? 6. Walt, all of them are watching from 2 TVs. Hey! So here we go. Good first half. I think if you kind of look and say, award a point for quality of play, that first 10 minutes, I think NOCO really knocked us on our feet. And credit our junior goaltender for kind of keeping us leveled at 0. And then as the game progressed, Cape is a dangerous team with regards to how many different weapons they have. And we'll see. I think number 10, I'm very interested to see if Norfolk Collegiate adjusts some things position-wise. 10 looks like traditionally 10 is worn by your goal scorer. And he's been playing, and he's a beast there in the back row. Very strong left foot. Interested to see is as the game goes on if they will move him up. That second goal from Cape, real good. It gives them that little bit of a window that they need. 2-0 lead though. My high school soccer coach, Carl Cucchiera, always said 2-0 was the most dangerous lead in soccer. You really want to get that third goal as a cushion because that second goal or that next goal really is a momentum shifter. And so let's see what we do. It looks like they are going to keep their same alignment. Dolphins come back out the way, little tweak on the way we started the game. Karites for Hughes, Kabicki back out on the pitch, along with Deno, McGraw, Campbell, Radich, Lugo, Schur, Angley in the cage, the two-headed beast of a center forward monster or our center midi and midfielder of Doran and Usonis. Little 1-2 there to Gav, and the ball is going to be taken but brought back onto Campbell's foot. Graydon got our first of the day. Ball's played all the way back to Mitchell Lugo. Plays it wide to Luke Schur. Luke, gorgeous one touch by Usonis. Back to Usonis. Usonis is going all the way. Errant. That ball nicked off McGraw and stolen, but Matt McGraw up to the task. Love Matt. Matt is not going to be on an NBA basketball roster. He is not a very tall young man, but darn it if he doesn't use the 5'8" he was blessed with to his credit. He really knows how to position that body. Intelligent young man in the classroom, and he shows that on the field. Karites wins that 50-50 ball. Neos, senior, battling for that ball and knocked around a little bit. A little sloppy here to start out, but banged around, and now that's Radich chesting the ball back to Lugo, who's going to play the ball back to Angley, who's going to go ahead and blast this one forward. 50-50 ball, not exactly what I think Coop wanted on that, but the ball's going to end up on Usonis' foot, and he's going to play a through ball, looking for Gavin Doran. It's going to get played wide, and the human clear, as I like to call him in lacrosse, Neos Karites collects it. Karites plays a ball wide and out of bounds off of the Oaks. Corner kick number 3. Little weather change here in Virginia Beach. It went from summer to fall overnight. And appreciate that. Better temperature for soccer. All right, Usonis has played the first 2 short without much of a result in terms of putting the ball near the cage. It looks like he's set to play this one into the box. He's got Kabicki naked and wide open there on the back post if it gets to him. The ball's knocked around, and let's see what Radich knocks it down. Michael's going to get to that. Kabicki plays a square ball to Doran. Doran loses that one at 25, and Gav's going to hustle back. That ball is touched by Luke Schur, sure-footed young man. He plays the ball to Radich, to McGraw. McGraw back to Luke. Luke moves forward and finds Doran. Doran turns. Gav's got one to beat, which he does back to the middle of the field. He's looking for Usonis. Those two kind of almost are like a sixth grade science project with the magnets. They're always attracted to one another with that ball. They've played a lot of soccer together. They're good buddies. Good job, Kubicki. We're going to say that initially went off. I believe we're going to say that ball initially went out of bounds on Kubicki. Linesman put his flag up there. I saw him. I'll be the honest announcer. I saw you, linesman. 19 with the big throw. 22 with a little bit of the business on McGraw, but he got away with it. Ball's played forward. Slide tackle by Matt McGraw. Deno and 4 doing some battle. 4 dances, trying to beat 2, and he won't. Kubicki checks back for the ball. Great job by Mike. Ball's touched. Ooh, got his foot on it. 12 just got his foot on what would have been a gorgeous through ball, and the ball's out of bounds. Fin ball played forward to Doran. Doran beats 19 down the line, but that ball goes a little far on him, and that's a corner. So I thought Gav might have pushed that out, but it actually got pushed out by number, I don't know, call it 15. I think we need some CHC TV binoculars. Drew agrees. We're getting some. Cross-country team finishing their workout for the day. Ooh, nice ball to Doran. Doran one-timer. That was nice. I saw that in an Italian Serie A game the other day. Nice one-time ball, not really in the box. It's almost like a field hockey corner where they throw the ball out to the shooting area. So Gav didn't get the hips around that ball, but that was a nice attempt. 2-0 Finns, 5 minutes into the second. Ball's being played and misplayed over there. Now here's a steal by Karites. Plays it back in the box. Kicked out by 12. So Neos around the ball quite a bit in the moments that he's out on the field. He's doing some nice things. By his own admission, he'd tell you he's not the most skilled guy on the Finns team. Probably the fastest guy at Cape. I think Harper Cox might disagree. I will get a foot race and time them. Luke Schur plays the ball forward, and it's stolen, but Luke gets it right back, and he plays it to Deno. Deno to Kubicki. Kubicki trying to play it through 19. He can't, but good play by 19 to 4 to 16 and plays it forward. Guys giving each other the business. Kyle needs to be careful. He's already got a yellow. Doesn't want to get a second and have the Finns play a man down. Dolphins playing with the ball in their own defensive zone. That's going to get called, and that's going to be a card. Not a card, but that is a foul on 16. Steps on the back of the foot. Kyle has a way of getting under your skin on the field, and that's a compliment. I'm a guy from New Jersey. You get on my nerves on the field, you did something right. Karites plays the ball to Doran. Might have wanted to look long to Kubik over there on the far wing. Michael's doing a nice job of hanging out there in that far spot on that far post spot. Out of bounds, Dolphins ball. Got a feeling we're going to see a few more cards to get things under control. Things are a little chippier than anticipated. Karites trying to turn. 10 trying to hold him off. That's Doran trying to turn. Good battle over there. That ball actually goes off Gavin's foot, and it's going to be an Oaks throw-in. Couldn't help but see a nice catch in center field by Harper Cox while we were waiting for the throw-in. All right, here we go. Ball's played in. 50-50 ball knocked around. 22-25 and Tommy Radich are all battling for it. Tommy comes through with that. Couple nice moves to get some space, and he plays the ball to Campbell, who plays it back to Lugo, who plays it wide to Schur. Schur to Deno. Deno to McGraw. McGraw plays it through to Usonis, who loses it, and then Kyle goes and gets it right back. Plays it to Gavin Doran. Plays it over to Michael Kubicki. Kubicki's being shielded nicely by the ball. He couldn't get it. It's dangerous at the 18, and it's blasted out by the Oaks. Ball's won right back by Lugo to Deno. Deno to Doran. Doran going to push this to his right and touch it to Campbell. Campbell with the ball to his right foot, and he's going to play that to Neos Karites, who's going to be offsides. So the Dolphins always playing for that beautiful FC Barcelona goal. I should show him some Booton High School video. We'd shoot from anywhere at any time. Put the ball on cage and hope the goalie makes a mistake. Free kick on the offsides call. About 8 minutes into the second half, 2-0 Finns. Ball's played back in the Oaks defensive half, and now they look to play the ball forward. Somehow, 16 turned into Plastic Man. Gumby over there extends his leg, and 25 controls on the left-hand side and now advances the ball. He's going one-on-one with Lugo, and Lugo's going to win that battle. Let's see if they're going to call. I'm not sure if that's a throw-in or a foul on Mitchell Lugo over there on the left-hand or the left sideline for the Oaks, the right for the Finns. Finns going north, Oaks going south, and 25's picked that up. So just a throw-in. Ball's at 16's foot. 16 with an errant ball. Throws it kind of straight up in the air. Controlled and touched out by Mitchell Lugo. Kubicki can't get to it, but Deno is going to get to it. And let's see if Kubicki can win this foot race. 12 is on the ball. He's going to play it back to his goalie. Goalie plays it back to 12. They got Kubicki in a little monkey in the middle scene here. And that ball's played up and out of my reach. Thought I was going to get a touch, but no, sir. Deno with the ball in hand. Deno looking for Usonis, but stepped to the ball nicely, and Mitchell now, Lugo's going to play the ball forward. Kind of played it into no man's land. I think he was caught with, do I have to play this up and out, or do I have a touch pass? And he got to it sooner than he did. Nice move by 10 to ward the ball back off. 10 to 16. 16 turns on McGraw and controls. Plays the ball up and it's going to be a foul, and we're going to bring it all the way back. 16 got fouled by Matt McGraw, who showed some sportsmanship and helped that young man up. (16) sort of been in the middle of a lot of these altercations. All right, 10's proven that he can throw the ball into the box from just about anywhere on the pitch, so Angley needs to be ready at the 30-minute mark. 30 to play, 10 in, 2-0 Finns. Free kick from about 5 yards deep of the defensive zone. He plays this one as a low-line drive that Usonis gets his foot on and is going to go out of bounds for an Oak throw-in. Ball's played down the line, back to 19. Kubicki defends, and Kubicki causes an errant touch by 19. So Oaks are getting a little frustrated with each other. Deno to Scher to McGraw. Matt, again, we're a little too cavalier with that ball back there, and we have left the ball in some dangerous spots. We've gotten away with it today, but if we watch this, those are some areas to clean up. Stolen by 25. He throws the ball in the box right at the chest of 22. Offsides. Offsides or a handball? Offsides. Angley touches it to McGraw. Angley to Deno to McGraw. McGraw loses it to 22. 22 kicks it right at McGraw's feet. He takes it back and plays a through ball, but that's an errant pass. So Angley's going to come get this one on the fly. Let's call it a save. Why not? 9 on the day. Played wide. Through ball. Campbell. Time and room, and another errant pass. So, again, not a traditional clean game by the Finns, and you can credit, I don't want to take anything away from the Oaks, but some of these are just wide open balls we're not connecting. Dangerous ball in, and Lugo's up to task. Let's see if Michael can get a foot on this. He does. Good job by Kubicki to thwart that ball, and Michael plays a nice through ball to the human clear. A little strong for Karites, but that ball is played out by the goaltender. Well done by the NoCo goalie. He plays the ball off of Graydon Campbell and out of the sidelines, and it's going to be Oaks throwing about 12 minutes into the second half. Ball's off the chest of 16, and now Doran beats everybody down the line, and Karites puts the ball to him. The ball's taken by 10. I don't recall this young man from years past. I'm going to have to find out if he's a new student. Ooh, dangerous. Dangerous. Could have been a foul in the box there. I think that's almost too much athleticism from Garen Doran. I would have just fallen down and asked for the call. Oh, that's great. Here we go. Going to be the fourth corner for the Dolphins. Let's see what we do. Campbell and Usonis are the Dolphin duo here. They've played a few short. The last one was a ball that Usonis threw directly at Gavin Doran, and he tried to turn and hit that one. He shot it wide. It looks like we're going to look at a short ball here, but the Oaks have a nice way of playing this. They're playing it in a slightly different way than other schools have, and I think they're going to force us to throw this one into the box. So Dolphins have not scored a clean one on a corner. Will this be the first? Good idea. Tried to play it short to Deno, but 22 came up with that. And the Oaks have a chance to counter, and they got a one-on-one here. Looks like Matt McGraw checking back to the ball. Good ball. 25's got it. He's at the 18. He turns to 4. 4 with time to shoot. He moves the ball to his right foot. He's dancing in the box. And that ball is stolen. So same exact thing that happened down here. Physical play. Good strong tackle by Mitchell, the defenseman, Lugo. And now the Dolphins counter. 16 chasing 16 here. Great through ball on Kubicki's foot. Kubicki to Usonis. Offsides. Wow, that was a gorgeous pass from Doran to Kubicki. Kubicki with a sweet feed through to Kyle Usonis, who one-touched it home, but we were offsides. Good idea, though. Nice counter by the Dolphins. You can see how quickly we can go D to O. That's a dangerous ball, almost a third on the night. Instead, Oaks ball, and they throw that one to up the wing, and 25 does a nice job of turning on Thomas Radich, but it did go out of bounds. Or didn't it? I don't know. I'm lost. I guess it went out of bounds, but it's still the Oaks ball. So let's call that off Thomas Radich. Dolphins looking to get Alex Reinhofer back on the field, senior. Dolphins with some nice touch passing, and we'll see if Kareides can beat number 10. He's given up 3 feet, and 10 gets his leg in there for a nice play. He's had a really nice game. Very strong player in the back line. That ball's played through to Doran. Doran beats his man. He's got Kubicki. Michael touches, shoots, save by the Oaks. So great idea. Michael pushed that ball to his strong foot, got his foot on it. Oaks defender up to the task. Another nice play. Michael been in the middle of a lot of good action today. Lugo to Deno. Deno to the Oaks. But that ball's errant, and Usonis has it in a dangerous spot. Let's see what he chooses to do. He goes himself. Ball's on his right foot. Plays it through to Doran. Gav shoots. Ooh. We need video replay. Did that cross the line? Great save by number 10. Beat the goalie, but number 10 was up. Ooh. And let's see. A foul or no foul? Nope. I don't know. Maybe it was a foul. I don't know what we've called. Corner? Okay. The fans have told me it's a corner. I'll take their word for it. We're about 15 into the second half with the Dolphins up 2-0 against the Oaks of Norfolk Collegiate. Both teams came into the game with undefeated records. I guess I could have looked at the website and told you who NOCO played, but I didn't do that. But 25 told me they've won a TCIS game, so they're undefeated in conference, as are we. Ball's played in. Dangerous spot. Campbell's going to try to volley it. It's still rolling around the 18 area. Sure is going to be the first to get it. He's going to turn and look all the way, or nope, just square to McGraw. McGraw's going to throw that forward to Kubicki. Kubicki turns, shoots. Good shot, Michael Kubicki. Shot save. Oh, great job by the Norfolk Collegiate goaltender to keep that in. So he parried that ball to himself, then knocked it down and grabbed it. Nice job, Michael Kubicki. Put that one on the frame, and the NOCO goalie makes a nice save, keeping his team in the game. Sure to Deno, to Sure, to McGraw, to Campbell. Campbell plays that through to Doran, but that's too much, and the Oaks goalie is going to grab that one. And he's going to punt this looking for 25, and he puts it right on his head. 25 plays it back to 18, who plays it up and forward. Nice job by the Oaks. 22, and I don't know what we're calling again. I don't know. Offsides? I don't think it was offsides. Although the way the linesman is standing, maybe it was. This is why I need junior Emma Scott to come on into the booth with me and announce some games so that we have 4 eyes instead of 2. All right. Finn's ball. They're going to throw it in, and I guess it went out of bounds way sooner than I thought it did. So it's 25 didn't save that after all. Stolen by 10. 10 plays it forward to 25, who loses it to Lugo, who's battling 2 Oaks. Here we go. Breakaway for the Oaks, but Mitchell is... tell you, Mitchell Lugo and Luke Schur back there have been wonderful all season long. There's an area where I thought they might have 2 guys in on the goaltender, and Lugo tracked it down and got it out of bounds. Middle school guys have wrapped up their game. A win against our rival, the Dogs of Norfolk. Kudos, middle school boys. A couple weeks we'll head over to Norfolk Academy to play their varsity soccer team. 25 controls, turns, can't control it. Trying to hold off Thomas Radich and move that ball down the left-hand side, but no luck in doing so. And the Dolphins are going to make a switch, and they're going to get, let's see, it looks like Deno out, and senior Reinhofer comes in. He's done a nice job with the minutes that he's received this year. Gets a little bit more each game, working his way back into pretty much a regular rotation spot. Great senior on our campus. Co-chair of the Virginia Beach Cleanup Club. He helps go out there and clean up the beach for us. Here we go. Ball's on the foot of 22. He's a shot. Ricochets off of Schur right to the foot of 25. Who's going to turn. He has the ball on his right foot. He looks across to 4. 4 plays it back. Ball's blasted off, but Campbell gets his foot on it. And a cheeky little clear by McGraw to Kubicki. And Kubicki's going to send the ball wide to Yasonis. Nice ball, Michael. Kyle holds up, waiting for some reinforcements. He gets them, and he now pushes the ball forward by himself into the box. He plays it to Karaides. Karaides right to the goaltender. Good job, Neos. Karaides been around the cage a lot this game, making the most of his moments. Ball's played up and out. Nice punt. I can't really say enough about Mitchell Lugo back there. That ball was won directly to the foot of a player of ours. Usonis fakes once, fakes twice. Playing a game of cat and mouse. Number 10 not biting. Oh, wow. Doran tried a backheel to him that just didn't get through, but that was clever. And here comes Radich. Radich loses the ball. A lot of individual dribble in there. I'm sure Coach Brunn wants to see the ball move a little. And 10, as I started to anticipate, 10 starting to move up as this game goes on. Angley comes out, and Angley blasts that ball up and out. So Cooper coming way off his line. Dolphins going to throw a couple new players onto the pitch. Karaides is going to come out, and it looks like Vieira and Hughes are going to come on for Kubicki and Karaides, and that's quality 20 minutes of play from both Michael Kubicki and Neos Karaides. So sophomore and senior doing their job. Michael around the goal at a couple nice shots. Neos around it as well. Good effort from both of those young men. Quality minutes, and I expect nothing less from Marcus and Cole. Mr. Faubert, did we get a win over there? All right, middle school soccer. 4-1 middle school win. Let's go middle school. Okay, Max Dreyfus is the Dasani player of the game. And back here on Ed Faubert Field number 3, we're about halfway through the second half with the Finns up 2-0. Hughes with a nice ball. Let's see if Gav can get to that and what he can do with it. He does. He beats. Wow. It's got to be a card. Got to be a card. Walk away, Gavin. Yep, 14's booked. That was coming. You could see that coming, and that was coming for about 50 minutes. So no surprise there. Gavin, a little frustrated with that. He was in on the goal, and that was just cut both his legs after he got beat. As I said, I think refs probably going to have to throw a few more of those out in the last 15 to keep this under control. It's been getting chippy on both sides. That was a pretty egregious foul right there. Best way to respond to a foul like that is to put it in the back of the net, go up 3. Yasonis over the ball. He's certainly within his range to score. And he rips one that's going to just keep on going. I think he was probably looking top right, but not the best of efforts from Kyle. He's better than that. He knows it. Let's make sure we stay under control, though, Finns. Short ball to 12. 12 plays it to 10. 10 plays it back to 12. Finn's in a little bit of an off ride here, waiting to pressure the ball. Now they're going to jump. 14 with the ball. I think Gavin Doran enjoyed every minute of that tackle. Loses it. Cleat came up on Doran's tackle there. He was trying to nice knock that ball. Nice show of sportsmanship there. Gave 12 a tap. Oh, the fans are going to get a yellow card. Never seen that one. All right, stolen by 17. Great tackle by Reinhofer. One of my favorite tackles. He went down early and just spread the leg out there. Gorgeous tackle. Oaks starting to press up a little bit as they need to down 2 and should expect some opportunities to counter, but official has warned the fans a few times to knock it off, and I think the fan wants to play chicken with the official. Never argue with the guy in the ref jersey. All right, 7 back on for the Finns, and as anticipated, they've moved 10 up forward. So interested. Oh, no, he's not. He's in the back. My bad. Directionally impaired for a moment. My bad. All right, ball's at 4's foot. Reinhofer battling for it, but 4 is going to control to 22. 22 unlucky there off the ref, but they're going to give the ball back to the Oaks. So 22 is trying to play that back to 12, and the ref just got his foot. Whoa, whoa. Never seen a restart like that. That's a field hockey restart. Okay? That's new. 10 with the rock. Plays the ball wide to, I don't know. I can't see the number. 19. 19 loses it to Radic. Radic loses it back to 19, and 19 with a throw-in. 15 in the game, approximately. 16 playing the ball, looking for 7. 7 throws a shot, wide. Angley will take his time. Linesman's going to have a chat with the referee. Looks like Gav's going to have to come out for a second. Maybe an open wound. And 16's going to. So both the 16s have blood on them. Unlucky number today. 16s are going to have to come on out for a sec. I don't think they sub these guys. I think they take them both off the pitch and will play 10 on 10 while both of them get bandaged up by the Cape trainer. Miss Pinkin with her hands full over there. No, actually, the Oaks have put a sub on the field, and maybe the Finns did too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know what's going on. I must say I'm at a loss. So while we have a break in the action, we got a couple Dolphin athletes that made some commitments over the last couple days, and real excited for junior field hockey player Alex Gordon, who is committed to go to Hofstra University, and senior baseball machine Big Kenny Shadle is going to get an opportunity to go to Georgia Tech University, or Ramblin' Wreck at Georgia Tech inherited a heck of a young man. So congrats to those two and to their respective programs. Back to soccer. Dummy by Usonis to get that ball through. Now the ball's at the foot of 2 Cape players. Doran and Hughes got to communicate a little bit. Ball's played to Usonis. Usonis looking wide now. He's got Radic, and Radic has got time and space if he wants it. Tommy's going to play the ball through, and that's a dummy by Noah Deno, meaning he lets the ball go through his legs. Looks like he's going to play it, but lets it go through. Out of bounds is going to be a goal kick. Reminder, official time kept on the field, so I'm sure that we will adjust accordingly at the 2-minute mark to add some time back for the bloody jerseys. Or arms, whatever it was. And again, we're going to start playing the ball long. Oaks with about 13 left are going to start to push up a little bit, take some more chances, I assume. And here comes one. I think that was offsides, but we're not going to see that flag go up. 25 with the ball. Radic is going to, ooh. That's going to be a hard foul. Tommy pulled down there. Thankfully, he just got his jersey. That's a horse collar tackle and a 15-yard penalty in football. Ball's played forward to Doran. Doran looks wide, and let's see if 14 can get his foot on it. He can, but he just kind of bangs that back down the defensive side of the field. So a good step by 14. Wasn't a teammate up there for him to throw the ball to. So they're pushing more players forward now. They were playing with about 4 or 5 back. They're now down to about 3 back. Reinhofer's going to have that. Let's see what he chooses to do with it. Making it a little difficult to find anybody. Reinhofer's going to loft that ball looking for Deno. Deno's going to trap it and send it back to Reinhofer. Reinhofer is going to try to play it through to McGraw, but it's stolen in the middle of the field, and now it's at 25's foot. He plays it forward. Shot. Blocked by... So Angley should have grabbed that one. I don't know if he saw that, but that was a shot that was blocked by, looked like Mitchell Lugo, and Angley let that one roll wide. He could have scooped that up and avoided the corner kick. All right. Let's call it the 4th or 5th corner for the Oaks. They dig the ball out of the ivy. A little bit of a different formation this time. Looks like they're going to keep everybody at the 18 and look to break in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 players up. Only one guy back right now. Number 10, probably the likely recipient of this. Checks to the ball. Angley's not going to get it. 16's going to get to that first, but it's going to punch off his leg and out of bounds wide. So, nice ball. Oaks are going to make a substitution. Finn's ball, 10.5 in clock time, plus probably a little bit of extra. Angley plays that to Reinhofer. Reinhofer plays that to McGraw, but that's an errant pass, and it's stolen by 16. Dangerous spot. 6 right off the bench and in. Throws the ball in at Angley. He comes up with it. Angley rolls that to Deno, and the Dolphins are out. Deno to Usonis. Usonis plays a through ball. Doran kind of ran into a wall there. He feels like that's an obstruction call he's not going to get. Just got thrown down at about the 40. No call. Physical game. Physical game today. .30 into this first half. 10 to play. Oaks throw that ball forward. Skips off of Usonis' head. Lugo punches it back towards Doran. Wow. That's going to go on 12. I think that's probably could go either way, but it's going to be called on 12. I thought Gav had an equal hand on jersey, but this one of my favorite soccer moves is to stand right in front of the ball. And so let's see if Kyle asks for 10 yards. The other, against Woodbury, Kyle tried to take one of these quickly without asking for 10, try to sneak attack. He just didn't get most of his foot on it. He's going to ask for the 10. Here we go. Usonis with the ball at his foot. Dangerous spot. See if the Dolphins can go up 3. Let's see what Kyle chooses to do. That's the shortest 10 yards I've ever seen, but okay. 5-man wall. Let's see if Usonis tries to put it around it. And again, this one he bangs over the goal. So Kyle struggling a little bit with those free kicks today. Hasn't had the result. He's really just want to put that on cage or around the cage. No can do. So Vieira is going to come out. And Tom Tang is going to get his first action. Is that Tom Tang? I think so, yeah. Does it look like Tom Tang to you? Looks like double T to me. Tom Tang, senior. Matt McGraw rises up. Ooh. Good tackle by 14. Hard physical tackle. Dolphins going backwards. And now they'll turn it and play it back forward. Oh, Keechy little move, McGraw. Very nicely done. McGraw's got someone wide if he sees him. Instead, he wants to go through, and he does that well. Now he's got a great ball trying to get that to Doran. Usonis now is going to do a little bit himself. Turns to the left, turns to the right, plays a wide ball to Hughes. Hughes bangs it back in. Doran can't get to it. Deno's going to collect it at about the 8-minute mark. Deno controls. He serves a dangerous ball in right to the head of Gavin Doran. Nice defense by 14. Reinhofer controls. He sends it to McGraw. McGraw back. A give and go with Usonis, but he got the give, didn't get the go. Lugo getting the business from 25. He's turning him around and turning him around, and after you turn him around 3 times, he fouled you. So this is where this game is headed, I'm telling you. Got about 7.5 left. Dangerous ball played forward. Dolphins have 2 back, and Reinhofer next checks back. That's going to be against Mitchell Lugo. It's going to be a yellow card on Luke Schur for delay a game, although I think the whistle came as his foot hit the ball. So I can assure you, knowing that young man, he did not intend to delay the game, but whatever. He got his first yellow probably of the year. And this is a dangerous spot. 25 standing up, 22 stands over the ball. He's going to shoot this, I'm telling you. Keep your eye on the prize, Drew. This is going to be a shot. Angley best be ready. No wall in front of him. Almost daring 22 to shoot. Ball's played at the goal. Angley comes out. It's banging around. No goal. It's no goal. The Angley had that ball, or is it a goal? I don't know. No goal. So Angley came out. He had that ball. They blasted it away from him. So only people that seemed to complain were the NoCo fans. Their coach doesn't seem to have much of an issue with it, so he must have seen it. I thought Angley was on it. I didn't know if it was bouncing around. Once he has it, you can't kick it straight out of his hands. So big moment there. Really no massive complaint coming from the Oaks players or the Oaks coaching staff over there. So I guess they too saw that the goaltender had it under control. I couldn't see it from here. Radich controls. He tries to pass to Hughes. Hughes can't get it. Hughes goes for a 50-50 ball, and he's knocked down by 14. Deno with the ball. Deno plays it back to Lugo. Lugo being pressured, plays it through to McGraw. McGraw getting ridden hard by 22 to Hughes. Hughes back to McGraw. McGraw over to Doran. Doran controls. Turns. Puts the ball to Hughes. Hughes back to Doran. Doran turns, but he can't get in, but Tom Tang almost wedged himself in there. Now 14 controls for the Oaks. 14 trying to spin Cole Hughes. Nice job by the freshman to get a foot in there. Long throw forward over Reinhofer's head. Reinhofer shields, and he'll see if he can get to this. Good job. Alex gets to it. Now he's battling. 6 wins that battle. Good. Reinhofer again battling, and Reinhofer takes it right back. Good job, Alex. Alex to Cole. Cole to Deno. And again, that's that ball I've been saying today. A little dangerous by the Dolphins throwing it into the middle when there's Oaks players around. That ball's played through to Yasonis. 10 wins that race, and that's fun watching these two 10s hold each other off. That's a good physical matchup over there. Ball's off Kyle, and it's going to go back to the Oaks. 4 on the clock, but I would presume there's going to be a couple minutes added on. Throwing by 10 to 16. 16 blasts the ball forward. Schur is going to try to run onto it. He does. He heads it back. Reinhofer has got some space, and now he's got a guy. Wow. Just run down and knocked over with no call. So 7 took a good 10-yard run at Reinhofer, and he got him. To Hughes. Hughes back to Reinhofer. Reinhofer through to McGraw with some time. McGraw to Deno. Deno plays a through ball that's going to end up on Usonis' foot inside the 18 area. Usonis, that's a slide tackle and a stare down. People like to foul Kyle. I think that's probably earned. Yeah? Drew agrees. Like I said, Kyle plays aggressive soccer, and he didn't have a problem with that, but good clean tackle, hard foul, or a hard tackle. Kyle with the ball. 4th corner of the day. Lofts that one high and in the air, looking for Tom Tang. Blasted by Doran and parried by the goalie. He's out of the cage, and that ball's thrown dangerously back in. Bouncing around the post. Still bouncing around the post. Still. I don't know what we called. That was nuts. So the NoCo goalie made a save. It kind of bounced around the post a little bit. Tom Tang was mixing it up in there for it. It looks like it's just a regular goal kick. We'll see if the ref indicates how much injury time he's going to add. Dolphins trying to hang on to the shutout. Up 2-0. Oaks will probably throw some long balls now. That goal kick is taken and won by NoCo and played back. Let's see if Tom Tang can win this. Now 10 elevates. Heck of a player over there. He's had a really nice game. Very controlled young man. Very good. Lugo plays this one up and out. Now we're at the mercy of the ref's whistle. I can tell you we're under a few minutes to play, but I would suspect we got a little bit of time added on here. So let's call it about 3.5, 4 minutes to go. Ball's played in the box, and Radic is going to win it and throw it out of bounds. Lots of balls getting thrown over there now. We only need one of them on the field. 14's going to throw this in. He has a real long throw-in. So this is almost like a corner or a free kick from about the 18. Angley on his line. Let's see if 10 comes forward. He doesn't. That ball's played well into the box. It's going to get knocked out by Deno. Wow. And 14 has been around a lot of fallen players. He's a very physical player. That was a cleat up. I'm surprised that wasn't called on him against Radic. Radic with a little touch. He can't get up with it. Good defense right to Angley. Take your time, young fella. Angley rolls it out to Reinhofer. Reinhofer plays a long ball. Nice ball looking for Usonis. Won by number 10 at midfield. Doran comes straight through the tackle, and he's in. Gav's got a one-on-none if he wants it. He's got Kyle streaking too. Gav's going to blast this one just up and over. Unlucky. Could have been the Finns' third of the game. That's what happens when you run through the ball, though. Gav ran right through that, didn't turn his back, knocked it off of his midsection, and was in one-on-one. Looks like he tweaked himself a little bit. Let's hope he's okay. Nice step by Noah Deno on 22 versus 22 battle. Radic controls. Radic plays the ball to 10. 10 turns it, and 22 wins that ball, looking for 7. 7's got Angley's going to come out. Great tackle by the junior goaltender there. That was his only choice there. He has to get ball, or that's going to be a card, and he does a good job of getting ball. Wow. That's going to be the ball game. Alex, walk. Good win by the Dolphins. Very physical game. I think the last play kind of indicates what was going on there. Reinhofer at the whistle gets tackled from behind. So that's that. 2-0 win. Conference battle. Today's player of the game, our Trolley Sour Bite Bears player of the game. What are we thinking? We give it to the goalie on the shutout today? At the risk of being nepotistic, Drew and I have decided today's player of the game is junior goaltender Cooper Angley with a shutout in the cage. So Graydon Campbell with a hoop, Neos Karedes with a hoop, and Cooper wins a bag of sugary gummy bears. That's all for today. We will be back on Thursday for a battle against Catholic right here at Cape Henry. Thanks, and everybody have a great and safe Tuesday.